Alright everybody, back with another binder video. Today's player, by popular demand, is going to be Penny Hardaway. And when I say popular demand, I mean like 3 people requested his name. But still, I was surprised to see his name come up so often, so early in this binder series. Like, I thought I was the only one that kind of remembered and appreciated how good he was for a few years there. So here we start with some of his rookie stuff, which I used to have way more of his rookies. But as I've said, I got rid of a lot of my NBA stuff at some point, so these are all stuff I've added for like over the past few years. I think both of these were from a Cool Toads fire sale. I think I might have got that one from Bob Lewis. But yeah, slowly getting some of his rookie stuff back. And I don't think I really have like a lot of young viewers, but if anybody's watching this and never got to see him play, I'd say his style of play was kind of a blend of Kobe Bryant and Dwayne Wade. Like, that's really how much talent this guy had. Obviously didn't put up the numbers that those guys did. Started having some injury problems. I think it was mainly a recurring knee issue that kind of derailed his career. I really like this one. I think I also got that one from Bob Lewis. That's the borderless version of that card. But yeah, for a few years I thought like for sure Penny and Shaq were going to win multiple titles. And that whole Orlando team was like really good. They had some really good role players too. Really like that one too, the Atomic. Pulled one of those as a kid and again got rid of it. Then a few years later got another one. Also really like that one. He was in pretty much all of the cool insert sets back then. Was extremely popular on and off the floor. Like, he had a lot of commercials, possibly the most famous being the Little Penny commercials with a Little Penny puppet voiced by Chris Rock.
Hardaway resident.
Little Penny?
Yeah, what's going on? How's the road trip?
It's all right. What's all that? Are you having a party in my house?
Party? I'm just sitting here reading the book. Caught the game last night. Let me just put it this way. You're the best player in the NBA. I mean, those spin moves and the dunks. Oh, 2 fishes. I had to go outside and do some Tai Chi just to calm myself
Man, you are
down.
having a party. I swear. If you and your sloppy friends messing up my house...
Oh, thanks for meet me by the pool.
Hello?
Hey, I can't talk now. I'm driving through a tunnel.
And he had a ton of endorsements overall. And I mean, having your own sneaker was a big deal back then. Like, that meant you were legit. Like, they weren't just giving sneakers to just anybody. Like, if a company like Nike made a sneaker for you and had a whole marketing campaign and everything, that meant you were on your way. So I thought for like the next decade he was going to be like one of the top faces of the NBA. But again, some injuries started happening, and eventually Shaq left to the Lakers. And a lot of people feel like once Shaq left, Penny put like way too much pressure on himself and tried to carry the team. And some people feel like that kind of took a toll on his body, and that's why the injuries started happening. They mentioned that in the 30 for 30 they did for the Orlando Magic, which was really good, as most of the 30 for 30 shows are.
Anfernee Hardaway, Little Penny, double action.
This time it's personal.
There you see some Flair Showcase, the 96-97 and 97-98, which, as I've said, those first few years it kind of looked similar, which I didn't mind at all. Got some Finest, the bronze and the silver. And yeah, I think we're coming up to the final page already. There you see him with the Phoenix Suns, went there for a few years, which I remember he thought that was going to be like a career resurgence for him. I remember he did an interview where he was actually like kind of defiant, like just thinking he was going to return to form and everything, and it just didn't work out that way. He had a few decent games here and there with Phoenix, but just could never get back to what it used to be. And then you see him with the Knicks, played a bit with the Knicks towards the end of his career. He came over in the trade where the Knicks got Stephon Marbury. Phoenix threw him in kind of as a salary dump. So obviously didn't have much left at that point, but it was still cool seeing him in a Knicks uniform. And that's actually the only Knicks card I have of him. This card I actually keep in one of my Knicks binders, but I put it there for the sake of this video. But I thought I had like a handful of cards of him as a Knick, but that was the only one I found. And I don't have any autos or relics of him or anything like that. His autos are still pretty expensive. I guess people who are nostalgic like me are paying a lot for his auto still. But I do have some oversized cards of him. I have like this promo card from Classic 4 Sport. Got Penny and Drew Bledsoe, A-Rod, and some hockey guy there, Alexander Daigle. It's the only guy I don't know on that thing. Yeah, pretty cool. Then I have some of these oversized cards, these NBA Jam Session cards. That's a rookie card right there. This one's a rookie year insert. It had kind of like a funny look on his face on the back of that one. There's a second year one there, which I think they only did this Jam Session set for like 2 years, which I didn't really like these big cards back then, but now they've kind of grown on me. I've actually been considering getting some more of those. But that's going to be it for Penny Hardaway, at least for now. I definitely want to pick up a few more. And the next player in the series is already chosen. It's going to be Larry Johnson, because my guy Wento has requested LJ a few times already, so I want to get that done for him. But after that, it's wide open, so keep suggesting players. I have a running list going, so whoever's name gets mentioned the most, that's how I'll choose. So talk to you guys again soon.
Let's face it, people. Anfernee Hardaway is the best player in the NBA. And it's becoming very clear that
Hey, Benny, is this couch real leather? Because it's sticking to my leg.
We'll be right back.
Who's the man
Well,
with the serious moves? Who's the man with the coolest shoes?
The new Anfernee from Nike.
In national news, Senators King and Christie of New Hampshire were
Well,
indicted
I guess Spike Lee wasn't available.